A heartbreaking and emotional photo surfaced on social media, showing a puppy named Calla gently hugging her companion, Kiara, just moments before they were scheduled to be euthanized. The image stirred something deep within the hearts of people around the world, as it captured the raw emotion of these two innocent creatures, clinging to one another in their final moments. Both Calla and Kiara were facing a terrible fate at a shelter that had a strict policy regarding their limited time for adoption. Their deadline had passed, and without a rescue, they would be euthanized. The shelter, understanding the urgency of the situation, posted the photo on the Angels Among Us Pet Rescue's Facebook page, accompanied by a heartfelt and emotional plea for help. The post included a caption written from the perspective of Calla, sharing the fear, confusion, and hope she felt in those desperate moments. The words struck a chord with people, who could see the fear in Calla's eyes and the courage in Kiara's, as she remained calm and tried to reassure her friend. The caption read, "I'm Calla, and this is Kiara. We're so scared in here. The people who work at the shelter see how terrified we are, but they tell each other that today is our deadline. If no one comes for us, we will be the next to go. We don't want to be next. Kiara is brave. She's black, but I don't think she's a real boxer, she's just a mix. She tells me it's going to be okay, even though I can feel her heart racing inside of her chest. She says we need to be brave, but I'm not sure I can be. Can you see how scared we are? Kiara knows what's coming, and I can see it in her eyes. She's trying to be brave for me, but I can feel her fear too. We need someone to help us. Please don't let us be taken away. Kiara tells me to hang on, but we need you to help us now, or we won't make it out of here." The photo, which depicted Calla with her head resting against Kiara's, clinging to her friend in a show of utter vulnerability, quickly went viral. People across the world were touched by the image and the story of two dogs trying to comfort one another in the face of unimaginable fear. The photo not only captured the bond between the two but also brought attention to the harsh realities many animals face in shelters, where overcrowding and limited resources often lead to heartbreaking decisions like euthanasia. The post's emotional appeal didn't go unanswered. Within hours of sharing the heartbreaking image, a local resident from Atlanta stepped forward with a solution. The compassionate individual, seeing the dogs' desperation and knowing they were running out of time, contacted the shelter and offered to take both Calla and Kiara in as foster dogs. This quick response was a ray of hope for the two friends, who had previously been so uncertain about their futures. The outpouring of support continued as other people offered donations, supplies, and assistance to make sure these two precious animals would be safe. Thanks to the generosity and compassion of a loving foster family, Calla and Kiara were able to leave the shelter and begin their new lives. But the story didn't end there. The love and care they received helped them thrive in their foster home, and it wasn't long before they found their forever family. Wendy and Pam, two best friends from Atlanta, saw the story featured in People magazine, and were immediately moved by the bond between the two dogs. They knew they couldn't let them go through life without a family to love them. Wendy and Pam reached out to the rescue group and offered to adopt both Calla and Kiara, making sure they would have a secure and loving forever home. The two women were committed to giving them the life they deserved, a life filled with affection, play, and the safety they had been denied in the past. Now, Calla and Kiara are living their best lives, enjoying the warmth of their new home, and the companionship of each other. They're not just two dogs that found a second chance, they're a living testament to the power of compassion and the deep connections animals form with one another. Calla and Kiara's journey from fear to hope to safety is a reminder of the difference one person, or a group of people, can make in the lives of animals in need. It also speaks to the importance of adoption and rescue efforts, which continue to save lives and change destinies every day. We celebrate the success of Calla and Kiara, and share in their joy as they continue to grow and flourish in their loving home. Their story is a beacon of hope, and a powerful reminder that compassion can truly change the world.